Hey, hi folks. How you doing tonight? I'm glad to be with you. This is Bill McPhee, and this podcast is called "Helping Parents of Mentally Ill Children." And I'm definitely happy to be your host here. And basically, we're going to talk about recovery. We're going to talk about recovery today. And before I do that, I just want to introduce myself. Again, my name's Bill McPhee, and I was hospitalized 6 different times way back when I was 24. And I actually just had not too long ago in August, I had to go into the hospital for a med change, a little bit of adjustment. But here I am back with no problems. And what I want to tell you today is I'm coming from basically Niagara Falls, New York, or I'm sorry, Niagara Falls, Canada. But I'm right at the mouth of the Lake Erie, right across from Buffalo, New York. And basically, I'm across Buffalo, New York, and I'm on the Canadian side. And that's a beautiful, beautiful night. The lake is calm, and it's kind of very nice that way. What I wanted to talk to tonight is a little bit about recovery. And a lot of times people have different definitions of recovery. And later on at the end of the program, I'm going to share my definition of recovery for myself. But in the meantime, I want to tell you a little bit about what recovery may look for some people. So basically, recovery might mean some people going off meds with being symptom free. So I don't encourage it, but some people do go off meds and end up being symptom free. Another recovery, what means to some people is that they're on medication, but they're symptom free, and so that can be recovery to some people. Some people call recovery going back to school, or starting school for the first time, and that's very important. I've done that in the past, and I know many people with the mental illness who school is a very important part of their life, and so that's always a good thing to do. And you might call success as basically going back to school. Some people call recovery getting into their own apartment, which is a way of being, their way of basically saying I'm recovered is by being in their own apartment, which is very independence. Getting independence is very important to some people, and it can be very good for the person themselves. Some people recovery is basically keeping up with their hygiene. We know that with negative symptoms of mental illness that hygiene is important, but a lot of people neglect to keep their hygiene up, and that could be a part of recovery for them. Another thing of recovery definition comes from a physician. I don't know how many of you ever have heard of Dr. Hoffer. Well, Dr. Hoffer is deceased now, today, but he did come up with a theory called orthomolecular medicine. And basically that was treating schizophrenia with vitamin B. But his definition of recovery, Dr. Hoffer's definition of recovery, is if you're paying taxes. So basically he's saying if you had a job. So if you had a job and you're paying taxes, well then that's what recovery in Dr. Hoffer's eyes were. Now, I'd like to share with you my definition of recovery. And my definition of recovery is basically when you wouldn't want to be anyone else other than who you are today. And I think that's an important an important definition. It's what my definition is, because I can remember being out in a big whole crowd of people, and thinking, I wish I would have been any one of those people other than the person I was. I hated my life. But now I can honestly say I wouldn't want to be anybody other than myself. And I think that's very important to do. So that's the definition of recovery for me. Now, I want to mention to you that I have a ebook that's called "The Secret to Recovery," and I hope every one of you would go and download that. It's a free copy called "The Secrets of Recovery." Just go to billmcphee.ca, and you'll be able to click on that, put your email on there, and then the ebook, "The Secret to Recovery," will be emailed to you. So maybe as soon as you see this, you can go and do that. It will just take a minute, and you'll have this book called "The Secret of Recovery." So, I just want to share a little something personal with you today. I kind of had my heart beating very, very fastly today. I'll tell you why. It's because my daughter, she turned 16 on the 5th, and we went and got her G1 driver's license. And then so I took her out for the first day today and a little bit tonight, driving with her. And we had a couple good experiences. Thank God my life insurance is paid up, and a couple times there she was passing cars on the other line, and I didn't know whether I should blindfold myself or what, but that was an adventure today. My daughter and I went driving because she has her beginners. That's kind of funny. Anyways, so that's all I wanted to share with you tonight. Oh, you know what else I wanted to share though before I go? I have I do discussion groups, online discussion groups, and I'm promoting these for November and December for free. What they are, and basically what it is, it's a Zoom meeting where we have 9 people hook up to Zoom, and basically we hold a meeting, a discussion meeting, just talking about how everybody's doing, trying to form a tight community. And our availabilities right now, what we're trying to fill up, Tuesdays. So this would be Tuesday, November 10th, November 17th, and November 24th. And we're doing a slot from 3:30 till 5 o'clock on those days. And I've done one on the 3rd. Now we need the 10th, the 17th, and the 24th. So if you would like some more information about that, you could go to my website, billmcphee.ca, and just go to discussion groups. And I think my phone number is, you can book that way over the phone. They're free. They're going to be free for the month of November and December. And you can also just call me or email me. My email is billmcphee62@gmail.com. And you can even phone me if you want more information over the phone and to talk to me more about this. My phone number is 1-289-320-8079. Once again, 289-320-8079, and we'll get you situated with a group. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to talk about tonight. So thank you for tuning in, and may God bless. Bye-bye.